Hi y'all, it's me. I am here because I would like to do a quick review on the Indique Relax Straight hair from the Bounce collection. It took me a really long time for me to actually purchase some Indique hair. It took about 2 years, I think. So yes, I procrastinate a little bit. One of my concerns was that I felt as if there weren't enough reviews for me about Indique hair. So I've had this hair in for about 2 weeks now. Let's see. 2 weeks now. I've had this hair in for about 2 weeks now, and I feel as if I can pretty much give a good review on this hair. So let's get started. And I apologize about the light. I was trying to get very creative to get the best lighting possible, and this is what I ended up with. The hair that I have is both a 14 and an 18 inch. Some people may think that sounds a little weird, but the reason why I got both the 14 and 18 inches because I definitely knew I wanted 18 inches in my head. I knew that's what I wanted the longest piece to be. I wanted to get 16 so it could give a nice easy layering effect. But unfortunately, they don't sell 16 inches in the relaxed straight texture. In other textures they do, but in the relaxed straight textures they do not. So that's the reason why I ended up getting the 14 inches. Indique says that they give you 2 additional inches. I actually measured the hair. I measured it dry and I measured it wet. Dry, when I initially measured the hair dry, I only noticed probably an inch more or so. So I said, oh, they're such liars. But I measured the hair wet and it actually was an additional 2 inches, about 2 inches, a little less. But very slightly less. So they do give you additional length in each bundle of hair, at least the ones that I got. I want to start off by saying that the customer service was phenomenal. I initially went in there to get a different texture. I don't remember the exact name. I know it was definitely one of the textures that had a little wave to it. My concern was I wanted my hair to be kind of full when straightened, and I noticed that with wavy textures, when you straighten it, it still has a nice fullness to it, as opposed to when you straighten straight textures. I feel as if they're a little too thin for me. So the hair that I initially went in to get, I opted not to get because it was too shiny. Not drastically shiny, but it was definitely not the same luster as my hair. And I leave a lot of hair out. So that was my concern. The lady did assure me that the luster will go down after a few washes, but I wanted it to be good off the bat. So she recommended the Relax Straight, and again, I was reluctant because I'm like, straight hair, it's going to be too thin, and she assured me that it wasn't, and it sounded as if it was actually the look that I was looking for, and she was right. The luster, I'm so sorry about this lighting. The luster was, or is, perfect. I feel as if it looks like my hair. If you didn't meet me, I believe you would believe that this is growing from my head. And it acts like real hair too. Like when it gets humid, yeah, this could be a puff ball. And if you have curls in your hair and it's humid, so you treat this hair just about the same as you would treat your own. Some of the things about this hair. One is that, and I think it's because it's long hair, it does get tangled. It's not tangled right now, but I do finger comb this hair throughout the day. If not, it's just very tangly, and I don't like that. So that's one thing, but I think it's because it's just long hair, and long hair gets tangled more often than shorter hair, I believe. Another thing about this hair is it sheds a lot. Like, after finger detangling this hair and then getting the pieces out, like, piece just came out. There's hair. There's a lot of hair that comes out. So that's one of the things that I do not like. But with that being said, but then again, I've only had this hair for 2 weeks. With that being said, I don't notice the hair being thin. But then again, I have only had this hair for 2 weeks. So I don't know if after a month goes by, I'm like, oh my gosh, this hair is really, really thin. So those are two of the cons. The shedding and the hair getting tangled. Although with the hair getting tangled, I don't think that's going to be something that I can avoid. I think it is what it is with the length. The shedding, Indique. You guys are expensive. Do something so the hair doesn't shed so much. And I'm not rough with this hair at all. So those are two cons. But I have a lot of pros. This, like I said before, I feel as if this hair matches my hair perfectly. The lighting's bad, so you really can't see. Oh, I'm so sorry. But I feel as if you can't really tell my hair from this hair. You can't. And like I said, I have a lot of hair out. So all of the sides are out. And it's like this much. All over the sides, that's out. And then in the front, my hair is out from, okay, from here to here. And from here to here. So all of that hair is out. So that's all of my hair. And again, it blends so perfectly. I do not have to put a lot of heat on my head, on my hair, in order for this to blend with the relaxed straight texture at all. I can use a flat iron, and I've been doing this on 230 degrees, and it will blend perfectly with this. Although, with that being said, this here I can't, well, I haven't tried it, but I wouldn't flat iron the Indique hair in 230 degrees. I don't think, because this hair is kind of thick. I flat ironed this here on 340 with my Sudo flat iron, the diamond edition, and it works out perfectly. And my hair, it's nice. I do want to say that it does hold on to curls. I like that. Yay. I curled my hair yesterday, and clearly it does not look curly now. It like has like a slight, very slight wave to it, but that's only because I was exercising and I had to do a lot of stuff with my hair. But if I were to not bother my hair after curling it, I believe it can hold on to curls for quite a few days, because like I said, I curled my hair yesterday. These waves, these slight waves, are going to be in my hair for the rest of the week without me even putting flexi rods or anything in it. Like, they'll stay in my hair. So I like that as well. What else? The texture. The texture is coarse. At first I was expecting, because of the other hairs that I've received, they were very soft and silky. And not to say that this isn't soft. It feels like soft, relaxed hair. You know how your hair is never like, you know, that silky, but it can still be soft after a good deep condition. That's how this hair feels. So it doesn't feel silky, but it feels like deep conditioned, relaxed hair, if that makes any sense. At first I was a little concerned because I wasn't used to hair feeling like my hair. I expect it to be much softer and smoother. And I'm like, you know what? This isn't a problem at all. It feels exactly like my hair. So that's fine. What else? I think that's all. I haven't colored this hair or anything. I did have my stylist cut the hair some. I had her layer it up. So I have the 14 and 18, but I wanted my hair to be like perfect. There was a specific style I wanted. I wanted every time I moved my head for every single strand to move. So I wanted her to, you know, layer it. So she did layer it. I'll turn around so you can see how long it is. I don't know. So this is how long the hair is. And it's a lot of hair to deal with. I've never had this much hair in my head before. So for me, this is a lot. But I love it. I do. Maintenance. It's easy to maintain. I don't do much to it. I do put a little of argan oil in it. This is by Cream of Nature. It's the 100% pure argan oil. That's basically all that I put in my hair, and I don't put it in my hair every day, just to give it a little shine. And that's it. What else? I do moisturize my hair still while my hair is in the weave. What I like about this hair is that my moisturizers do not weigh down this hair. So I've had that issue before where I would moisturize my hair with my moisturizers, and because my hair obviously has to touch this hair ends up getting a little oily and weighed down. I don't have that issue with this hair at all, which I love, and I think it's because it's a coarser texture. I'm not quite sure. And that's about it. Oh my gosh, this is 12 minutes. I hope that this review was helpful. Yeah, so that's it. Have a good day, guys.